Hello, my name is Jimmy Spore, and I work for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission. Today I would like to talk to you about an emerging controversy surrounding a recent news article detailing the potential negative effects of landscape corridors. I will first provide a general overview of the cited paper, followed by a discussion of its possible implications, and I will finish with my take on the importance of landscape corridors for our region. To begin, the paper by Rosesco and others is titled "Landscape Corridors Can Increase Invasion by an Exotic Species and Reduce Diversity of Native Species." The paper is focused on a specific case of invasive species, fire ants, and scientifically tested their ability to spread along established landscape corridors, which are thin patches of preserved environment designed to keep animal populations connected. The researchers were able to conclude that not all fire ants, but only a subset of the fire ant population was aided by and therefore dominated landscape corridors. These successful fire ants were classified as polygene, a social type of fire ant that suffers in population dispersal but succeeds in population density. In normal environmental conditions, this social type of fire ant can create very dense colonies across short distances, which is actually the exact opposite trend found in many invasive species, which are often able to disperse quickly over large areas. The experiment also found that fire ants exhibiting these high dispersal rates normally found in invasive species were not aided by the corridors. This means that the results of the study could be considered a special case of corridors aiding the spread of invasive species, and would not be an expected trend in other invasive species. Additionally, the study determined that corridors dominated by fire ants had a much lower native ant diversity, indicating that the fire ants decreased the number of ant species in the areas. Once again, this effect is caused by an isolated instance of corridors facilitating a reduction in diversity in a single type of species, as landscape corridors have actually been shown to increase overall species diversity. Increases in species diversity via landscape corridors is presented in multiple research papers, especially regarding plant diversity. Having a rich species diversity is essential for maintaining environments in extreme conditions such as drought and disease, further supporting the need for conservative landscape corridors. Once you understand that the results in the Rosesco paper are a special case of invasive species spreading, most questions regarding the effectiveness of landscape corridors should be answered. However, further questions can be sent to my email link below.